Good morning, LKN. 7:06. Happy FriYAY. You made it all the way to the end of the week. You did good. You maybe had points where you wondered, am I going to be able to do it? Am I going to make it all the way there? Because there's a new obstacle this week, and that was rain. And but you did
Boy,
it.
there's been a lot of rain.
You
this week.
overcame it pretty good. It's been wet. It's been fun. It's usually how you describe a summertime party, but it's it's been more of an
It's a
indoor
nice little
festival.
rainy, squishy party.
Yeah, for sure. We've got a couple of friends that are going to stop by today. Maybe rain is a factor for you in different ways, or maybe your house floods, or something just happens to
Yeah,
you.
sometimes things just happen.
You need somebody who can stop it. So Stop Restoration going to be joining us. John Alexander, the owner of the Charlotte location, he's going to be coming in. We're going to be chatting with him. Probably has seen some nasty things inside of homes, if I had to guess.
Mhm.
Water, spoiler, doesn't do well.
Don't put it inside. Keep it in the pipe.
It's an outdoor toy.
Keep it outside or keep it in the pipe, in your sink, in your toilet, in your bathtub. Don't let it go out of it because it's not good, guys. Not good.
Also, if you're working in the yard
Mhm.
and you're thinking to yourself, I need a shovel for something, and I need to dig this out, there's actually protocol for that in North Carolina. Like, we have a process. Like, if you're going to dig as it relates to a project, you really should call a free resource, 811. That's the number you call or submit online for a request of, hey, I'm going to dig. Would you mind coming by telling me, hey, are there power lines here?
Right. Gas lines.
Gas lines important. Different utilities. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to dig into that.
You don't want that flowing everywhere. No. So 811. We're going to chat with Lewis, who is the executive director of 811. We're gonna say hey and see what's going on in 811's world. And I think they've got some initiatives going on right now as well. So excited to chat because development's a huge part.
Oh,
So
yeah.
every time you see a project come in, anytime you see an excavator, anytime you see 811 was involved in some way, shape, or form in that scene. So looking forward to chatting. Also, there's a host that's been around at WSIC for, I don't want to date him like that. He's been around for a while.
We call him seasoned.
He was been here since before I got here.
Mhm.
And he does a great show. It's called Health Talk. It airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. It's Dr. Fred Lowry of Lowry Drug in Statesville. I think second generation pharmacist, been doing this a while, knows some things.
Oh, he knows a lot of things.
If you've been listening for a while, then you may have heard of when we first started here at WSIC. We were working with Dr. Fred, saying some controversial things, at least controversial at the time. Are they still controversial, or is like he the winner because he got us banned on YouTube for some of the stuff he was talking about? And
we're still here, guys.
But now, after the fact, it's kind of like, well, wait a second. Dr. Fred was kind of right.
We're still on YouTube.
And so we'll just say hey and see what's going on. He had a great episode last week. I was out of town, but wanted a chance to connect with him in his show again every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. So you've got your chance to hear Dr. Fred and Health Talk today. You'll hear from him at 8:45. We'll chat with Dr. Fred just to kind of get a little tease, see what's going on. A lot of changes in the medical world. RFK Jr.'s announced a lot of things. They made a big announcement about mRNA delivery. I guess that might not be the right way to describe it. That was how the COVID vaccine, the style that the COVID vaccine was made was mRNA. That now is out the window, it sounds like, from RFK's perspective. So we'll talk with Dr. Fred. He probably saw it coming a mile away.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
But we'll chat with him and get his perspective. Life's messy. That's really what it means. It doesn't have to be, though, for you. You can have actually a spotless life, really at least a spotless home, with thanks to Spotless Cleaning NC, Andrea and her team. If you're tired of so-so cleaning services, well, that's the same thing that happened to Andrea. She got sick of it. She was like, this is not top quality. I need top quality in my home. That's why she started Spotless Cleaning, now a trusted name across the Lake Norman area for quality, care, and sparkling results. You can get your instant quote online. Did you know that? SpotlessCleaningNC.com. That's the website you can go to, SpotlessCleaningNC.com. Sports weekend starts tonight.
Tonight. Panthers game tonight against the Browns.
That's right.
Got it.
Yeah, you did.
And there's a big people are excited about the Browns because there's somebody playing. I was trying to explain this to Rob last night.
Because the Browns are playing, everyone's excited?
No, who's the Shador Sanders everybody's excited about, right?
That's Coach Prime's son who got drafted this year.
So everybody's excited to see him play tonight, too. But I'm excited to see our Panthers out there.
Well, it's not every day you see a player whose number's already been retired. You know what I mean? You really want that. That's usually reserved for the best of the best, the most elite. He's already surpassed that. And so looking forward to seeing how he does. Is it?
He's not going to
odd?
do better than my Panthers.
That's what.
though.
Well, is it wrong for me to say he's still not going to do that good?
Nah,
Like
he's not
he's
gonna
just
beat my
not.
Panthers.
Even
No.
if you like him,
It's going to be fine. I'm going to be yelling at him. I'm going to be doing rah, rah, rah.
We should- you're going to be shouting at him pretty good.
Yeah,
huh?
get those first downs. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go out there and see him play. Haven't been to a game since Cowboys game last year was the last one I was there in person. So be excited to be out in the stadium and just cheer the Panthers on and get the vibes back.
The season's already back.
Yeah,
We were talking about it at the end of last year.
This is preseason, so technically it doesn't matter, but it's still fun to watch.
I think it matters for vibes, right? This is a vibes check
Yeah, this is a
kind
vibes
of
check.
game for
Yep.
sure. At least the first drive will be vibes. Beyond that, it's I think some kids trying to make the cut. Still,
Yeah.
I think that still goes on.
They're still trying out. They're trying to get on the team, but I'll be there for them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They'll
worry,
be
guys.
Very
I'm in
happy.
your corner. I'm in your corner, guys. I'm here.
Guys, Mamie's here.
I'm here.
She came to the
You're gonna be
game.
just now. If they win, that means I have to go to every game in person. Just letting you know.
Oh, superstitions. Is that
Yeah.
what that's for? Are you superstitious?
Just a little stitious.
Are you? Not the super part, just a little stitious.
Just a little stitious.
I put my left sock on first every morning.
Just depends on what it is that I feel like I'm helping out. Now, if they're gonna win, but when we get to regular season, that's really where it kicks in. Like what did I eat for lunch today? Okay, I need to eat that again. Okay, I went
Same
to the
habits.
game.
Yeah.
They won. Okay, now I have to go to all the games, or I went to the bathroom at this point, so now I have to continue that on.
If you're going to win the game, it's about consistency.
Mhm.
Us as fans, the least we can do, be consistent with our actions as well.
That's right.
That's certainly a part of it. Sometimes, though, you got to change things up. You just do. And maybe that'll come with it throughout the season. Do you yawn a lot? You a big yawner? Oh my gosh, Mames, there's a massive spider behind you.
Do not say that. You better stop.
No, I'm just, never mind. I shouldn't even say that. I apologize. No, Bill, stay out there too. No, you're good. There is, but we'll make it through. No, we're going to make it through this one together. Mames, focus on me right now.
Oh, no.
It's on the chair. It's on her chair. Bill, just stay out of this for a moment, okay? We've got this under control. You're going to see drop Katie off. Oh, he took it. You're going
Thank you. Oh, gosh.
I had a whole plan set up. I spent decades coordinating with that spider.
You
He
had
and
me
I
playing.
had looked eye
Okay,
to eye.
now we know America's favorite game. I would lose instantly.
James, do you have any fears?
Oh, no. Remember that yesterday, the dreams? I dreamt about my teeth, spiders. I
Did
was
your
late
teeth
for
fall out last
class.
night?
Yeah, all of them. They
Oh,
all
my
happened at the same time last night. There were spiders and snakes.
It's like the same thing that happens when Noah wants to watch those documentaries about all the animals in the
Uh-huh.
ocean. It's like, dude, a shark ate me last night. I was like, dude, tried to tell you before we watched that thing, man. At least your mama did. I was fine with watching it. But,
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
all right.
I'm not going to be right the rest of the show.
All right,
Sorry,
we'll
guys.
group. Did I ask you about yawning yet?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sure. Definitely today because I had nightmares all last night. And now I just got spiders crawling on me all day, all show.
I've also got an update for you. I'm most tuned in with the music scene more than arguably
Oh, yeah,
anybody.
definitely.
Kaylee Clarkson, unfortunately.
Love her.
I haven't announced. Well, we'll see if you still do.
Oh, no.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville presents live music on Saturday night with a performance by My Better Half. The husband and wife duo brings energy and chemistry to the stage while their music spans a wide range of genres and eras. Call 704-872-9990 for more information on the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, tea times, and the My Better Half show on Saturday night, all at the 500 Club. Kick back, relax, and enjoy movie night in the plaza at Brookdale Village in Huntersville with Lights, Camera, Brookdale. Film Classics take over their jumbo screen on Saturday with a showing of Madagascar at 7:30 p.m. Want dinner during the movie? Contact Concierge by 4 p.m. on Saturday to place your phone order and then pick up at the Concierge booth. Lights, Camera, Birkdale presents Madagascar on Saturday night. See the top riders from the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship as they compete on a custom-built course at ZMAX Dragway. The playoff opener features a two-moto format for the 450cc class and 250cc class, promising plenty of drama and excitement from the moment the gates drop. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets, a track map, and information on other 2025 events. Looking for fashion that fits your style and your budget? Green Jeans Consignment is back September 9th through 14th at 601 Milestone Venue in Concord. Shop, consign, or both. Get all the details at greenjeansale.com. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
LKN Love Delivered. Show off your love for Lake Norman with unique lake apparel, home decor, and other gifts from LKN Local. Made by locals, for locals. They even hand deliver their quality products to select zip codes. Shop lkn-local.com today.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, okay, and 7:18. Happy FriYAY to you. Crawl on into the weekend. That's what I say every single week. That's how you can do it. Let's see if everyone else outside feels the same way. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Good morning. Things look pretty good right now. There's no accidents to report. 77 north and southbound, Statesville to Charlotte. Things were flowing. Secondary roads, Statesville, Troutman, Mooresville. I've not heard of any incidents, so good start to our weekend.
Not too bad. Jeff, we'll still be friends after today. Just want you to know that up front. New season, new beginnings. You excited for the game tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to be over with my granddaughters, but I'm looking forward to seeing how Shedeur Sanders does and, see how some of the new draft picks for the Panthers do. So it'll be a fun night.
Do you know, because, Jeff, I'm real deep into sports and I know everything about it, but asking for a friend, Sanders, is he locked in? Like he's not going to get cut, right? Like he has solidified his agreement, at least with the Browns. He's not going anywhere. Am I right on that?
What I've read, I think that he'll stick, but, they've got Kenny Pickett and they've got Flacco and Pickett's been hurt. I've read some things where, he might be the one that gets traded, but it looks like they might, from what I've read, it looks like they're going to probably hold on to both the rookie quarterbacks. So it'll be interesting to, just be interesting to see.
Was Joe Flacco in the replacements? Is that one?
Yeah. Right now, they what I've read is everybody thinks that he'll be the starter, but we'll see. There's still some time to go, and but for personally as a Browns fan, I'd like to see him start one of the rookies, but you don't have nothing to lose with the Browns. So anyway. But we'll see what happens.
Definitely, and the Panthers, might get something done today, Jeff. You never know.
Only way to go is up, Jeff. That's the only way we can go.
Yeah.
Only one direction.
I don't know with the Browns. Sometimes you go sideways and backwards. So.
Jeff, we so appreciate you. Look forward to chat with you at 8:15, sir.
All right. Have a great morning.
You
Talk
too.
To you then.
Bye. ICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. Tuesdays, you can go to the VA in Salisbury. Thursday, that was yesterday, you could have went to Winston-Salem. Today's Friday, you can go to Hickory. It's only $1. You've got to schedule it, though. ICATS.com.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day is brought to you by the Southeast's biggest consignment sale. That's right, it is back. 1 week only. Get your pencils out, people. It's word of the day. I know you guys got your pencils out already. 1 week only. Jot this down. Not the word of the day, but very important information here. 50,000 fabulous finds for all ages, styles, and budgets. Score brand name and designer deals up to 90% off the retail. September 9th through the 14th at 601 Milestone Venue in Concord. Don't miss it. Visit greenjeansale.com. greenjeansale.com.
Did you say 50,000 different things?
I said 50,000, 50,000. It's hard to wrap your mind around, right?
It's hard.
All on sale, too? Like, everything's on sale?
Up to 90% off that
What?
retail tag.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's great. So
It's
take advantage of it.
Is this like
Green jean
is this like
sale.
a once a year big old thing, couple times a year type thing?
1
or is
week
this-
only.
Oh, this is 1 week only.
This is it, and it is coming up.
It's the September 9th through the 14th is the chance.
We're coming up on a month away.
That's the chance to get this done is September 9th through the 14th.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
You know
Today's
what
word
else?
of the
Wait,
day.
one more thing.
Yeah.
You can read more about it in Lake Norman Woman magazine this month.
Oh.
Pick up the August issue.
Okay, Lake Norman Woman magazine. All right. We will pick that up. Let's see. Today's word of the day. Harumph.
Harumph?
Harumph.
It's the onomatopoeia.
Harumph. Harumph. Harrumph. This is a verb. This is what you do.
Harumph. Word of the day. Bill's giving us a word. We're going to guess a definition because I have not heard this word before. Have you heard harumph before?
I think I've made the sound before.
Every time I get out of the
And
chair.
there's a spider in my chair. Harump.
Hey now. Let's see. Bill let out a harumph when Mamie stole the last powdered donut and then took a bite of it right in front of him.
Oh,
Harumph.
man.
A
Bill,
grunt.
why'd you do that?
A grunt?
A grunt is a great a great guess.
An
Let's
annoyed
see.
sound.
A sound from within.
I like that, Mamie. What did you say?
Annoyed sound.
See, now that is the kind of definition I expect on word of the day. The definition also has adjectives and verbs and nouns in it. All right. So harumph, you said an annoyed sound. The definition I have is to grunt, clear the throat, or make a noise of mock annoyance or skepticism.
Oh, I was spot on.
Harumph. Yeah, you were spot on, Mamie. Harumph. Harumph.
Because grunt wasn't in that definition.
A lot of harumphing down there at Bank of America.
Yeah. No, they're definitely, well, in a good way or a bad way?
In a harumph way.
Okay.
Harumphing.
Not
boys
tonight,
working.
though. Not tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking
no,
about,
boys
you're talking
working.
about wall
No, you're
working.
grunting
Yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah,
trenches.
they're working.
If you're not making any noise on the football field, you're probably
the
not.
players, not
Yeah,
the fans.
you gotta
the
be-
players. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That might be one of the hardest parts about playing the game.
Oh, Justin, I understand that you were upset that I didn't count grunt, right?
Given that
it
the
was
first.
Right. Okay, but it is to grunt in annoyance, right? So that's why I like the
read back
annoyance.
the definition real quick. Read back the
All right, to
definition.
grunt, clear the throat, or make a noise of mock annoyance or skepticism. So again, grunting is one thing. Doing it with annoyance and skepticism
Missed
is
the details.
harumph.
Also, you
So you're
let a
close.
spider crawl on my head, so I'll win everything today.
Harumph.
Harumphing, it might be the reason why I never became an NFL player. Because,
The involuntary harumphs.
while.
Second down. I'm good. I'm not good.
Even on defense, it doesn't matter offense or defense.
Yeah.
When you're on that
Wait,
line,
I want to
Contact.
hear Xavier Leggette's harump. I want to know what that one would sound like.
because like everyone's like all breathing hard and like, guys, did you get an orange during the last break? Did you not hear Coach?
Did they
Right.
get cuties in between?
It was time. It was time to reload back there.
Yeah, you missed the window.
Donaldson, sit down.
Do they have juice boxes and cuties in between
Guys,
the?
I can't hear
plays?
I can't hear the snap count. I don't know.
Yeah.
Coach.
Harumph.
I'm gonna tap the head on that one. Jeez, get me out of here. So,
Good job.
I think there was a team that was ready to leave Bank of America. Was it at Bank of America the last night? I think it was the Charlotte FC match. It went down.
CJ,
Yeah.
Was CJ there?
Were you
Did
there,
go?
CJ? Yeah, he was there. All right, 2-0. We won.
That's good.
We won. Was it Guadalajara? Juarez? Who was it we played?
It was FC Monterey.
Monterey,
I think
Okay.
that's how you say it.
not Monterey.
No, it was.
Monterey.
It might be Monterey.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, we won, and
How-
that's
did.
what
How
that's
was
what
the game,
matters.
CJ?
It was pretty good. It was a strong showing from our second team. It was a lot of guys who were like the young guys who like never play. All got a chance, and
they won.
Yeah, they did, and one of them scored. So it's
Should
positive.
we do more of that though than the young guys getting to play a little bit?
Oh, I
'Cause,
thought you were going to say just more of the winning. Yes, we should. Yes, that's my
Yeah, I
professional
feel like
opinion.
a couple of those guys last night made a statement for themselves. So that's what's good.
Yeah, it's good to make statements.
Yeah.
The young guys made a statement for themselves.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
for
awesome.
sure.
Great.
Somebody's going to be making some statements this weekend. Watkins Glen going down for NASCAR. We'll talk about the race throughout the show, I'm sure.
At the Glen.
At the Glen.
And I think the race is called Go Bowling at the Glen.
What?
Bowling Green.
Nope, Go Bowling at the Glen.
Okay. Different then.
Where
Is Bowling
is
Green
that?
college?
Why does that sound like it's just some HOA neighborhood they're running?
Well, that's what
through?
I was trying to figure. There's not like a Go Bowling at the Green or at the Glen 250. There's no like miles. There's no number
Oh, that's
attached
good
to
to
it.
know because then my LKN race doesn't have to have a number attached to it then.
Correct, and it is a road course, much like your
Much
LKN
like my
course would be.
LKN race.
They just
It can still be the
call it Watkins.
760. It just doesn't have to be 760 miles.
Correct.
That's
So
a lot.
road course.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah, I know. We're not doing that now.
No.
It's more like 760 minutes. 'Cause
Or
that's how long.
meters.
Well, that's just how long it's going to take you to do that.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I know.
760
Yeah.
minutes?
Did you have to go to Statesville yesterday? I did.
I don't think there's a 12-hour race on the circuit right now, is there? Or it's a 13-hour race. I mean, I guess it was some rain.
We're going to
delays,
have one.
But
It's going to be
sheesh,
great.
That's going to be a big logistical situation that you're going to have to plan. But you know what? We'll look to some others that have some plans. There's a new job posting, too, at the federal government. I don't know if you've seen this one or not. We'll play that for you a little bit later. Great opportunity to work within the federal government. Seems as far as the requirements go, it's about relationship. That's
Okay.
what it seems like it's really focused on. It pays pretty darn good, though. And so it's kind of one of those where you don't think, like, hey, it's the government. Like, I won't expect to make a lot of money
Right.
here while I work for them. But they've got an opportunity that they've put out, and they're sharing with everyone as far as a way to get paid. We've got some friends that are going to be stopping by along the way as well. Stop Restoration, John Alexander at 7:30. We're going to chat with him. Stop Restoration. So water, no bueno inside the house.
Water,
not
fire,
a good fire,
any of that.
mold, all
no,
that kind
you
of
don't
stuff.
want any of that in your house.
You don't want it. You want to stop it.
You want to stop it.
And you want to
Get out of
also
there.
restore. And so stop restoration. Lake Life for Littles. It is Friday, so if you've got a little one, you're looking for something to do out and about for the weekend. A great opportunity. Lake Life for Little segment. That'll be at 8:15. 811. I don't know if you've heard of them before, but when anytime some kind of digging is happening at a project site, the rule is you're supposed to call 811 first. They're part of the system where they come out and identify where power lines are, or gas lines, or other utility lines. And if you've ever dug in your yard even, right, you may have come across a line.
Right.
Well, 811 is who you call. We're going to chat with 811. They got a cool initiative going on right now. They want to get some information out. We'll love to chat with them. Looking forward to it. That'll happen at 8:30. And then Dr. Fred, Health Talk. It airs today, Fridays, 4 to 5. You can listen to it live, catch it on demand with the WSIC News app always. But check him out. He's going to be on the show at 8:45. We'll chat with him.
Just like summer romance, will vanish for a sec, then come back messy. What? More Good Morning LKN coming up on WSIC.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison & Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison & Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonandCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison & Company Realty, we've got you covered.
Have you taken the Desco Challenge? The people have spoken. Desco is where the professional goes for electrical supplies.
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm a general contractor, and I always trust the products at Desco.
See for yourself at DescoInc.com.
Need a ride? ICATS has you covered. Tuesdays to the VA in Salisbury, Thursday to Winston-Salem, and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
Hey folks, you know Randy Marion is the king of price when it comes to buying a new vehicle or a pre-owned vehicle, but how about king of price when it comes to the service department? Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, Randy Marion Ford Lincoln in Statesville has you covered on tires, brakes, batteries, wipers, you name it. Any service you need on your vehicle, regardless of the make or model, come see Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville Service Department or Randy Marion Ford Lincoln Service Department today.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
When you have problems with your heating system, you need SHA Mechanical. Serving the region since 1975, SHA will make sure your system always stays in the best condition. Visit SHA Mechanical online at shamechanical.com.
It ain't easy being number one,
but we make it look good.
WSIC. This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. The neighborhood social networking company Nextdoor posted a loss for the latest quarter and announced it will cut 12% of its workforce. Nextdoor is still struggling to capitalize on its position as a community network. Consumers trimmed their credit card use in June. The Fed reports revolving credit use, which includes plastic, fell by more than $1 billion. Non-revolving credit, which includes auto financing, was up by nearly $8.5 billion. Sweet Green is removing Ripple fries from its menu just 5 months after they were introduced. The salad chain says customers liked the fries, but they didn't fit well into restaurant operations. They were air-fried with avocado oil. And President Trump's new tariffs may have finished off a struggling spirits producer in Ireland. Killarney Brewing and Distilling expanded 3 years ago, saying it was Ireland's largest independently owned beer and whiskey maker. The company closed last month. The global trade war hastened its demise. Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Radio.
24/7 worldwide, non-stop.
WSIC.
Local starts here.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Happy FriYAY to you. You know, it's nice when you wake up on a Friday, your house is all put together, you're ready for your weekend. But every once in a while, you wake up in the middle of the night and there's a flood in the middle of your house. Maybe a pipe burst. Maybe there was a big storm that something happened.
Maybe it's raining in your living room.
Maybe there's just a situation going down in your home. You need a professional that can help you sort through that. It's probably not an easy gig. John Alexander, owner of Stop Restoration Charlotte North, joining us this morning. John, do you just play in the dirt and like mold and asbestos all day? Is that like what comes with the territory of doing what you do?
Yes, it is. Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Yes, growing up, I was always the dirtiest kid in the family, probably the whole block. And, we do whatever the job calls for.
It's got to be some unique scenarios, right? Because you're getting the call after the fact. They're not calling you to like, hey, prepare for this future restoration you're going to have to do. So when you get that phone call, what's that like for your team? Like just even that starting point, and how does it work through the process?
Well, when we get a call, and we've gotten calls all hours of the day and night, that, somebody, the water heater burst or the dishwasher or clothes washer leak, and they give us a call. We take down all pertinent information, and then our production manager is the first one to show up on site. He surveys the situation, gets a handle on what we're going to need from equipment, supplies, things like that, and then the crew is on their way to the shop, and he tells them what we're going to need for the job. How many dehumidifiers, how many air movers, how many air scrubbers. And that saves a lot of time. And so we show up on the scene and we take control. You know, we reassure the property owners that we're going to get it back for them. And we begin our plan, and we lay it all out for the property owner. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. This is our anticipated stop time, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever the case may be. And, we work, the property owner is our boss, okay? We answer to them. We don't answer to any insurance companies. We answer to the property owner, and we're not satisfied until they are.
It's interesting because we talk a lot about real estate here, John, and people choose to get involved in real estate, right? Like if you want to build a house, for example, right? You're going to be working with some contractors. There's going to be some time. There's going to be, change, or there's going to be things that happen. But you guys basically, is it like you guys come in and GC somebody's project who had no interest in having a project, right? Is that what a lot of times is what it feels like? Because there's got to be a level of frustration. You guys kind of help the homeowner be reassured. I imagine dealing with emotions just has to be a big part of it.
Yes, it is, and you're absolutely right. It is a very emotional, high emotional moment because this is their home, their most valued treasure in their lives. This is where their children put their heads down at night. This is, their central ground. And yes, we do come into highly, highly charged emotional situations, and we work with the property owner to reassure them that, we do this for a living, we're really good at it, and we'll get your house back.
I appreciate you saying that you work for the homeowner. You don't work for the insurance, but let's be honest, insurance is certainly a factor because most homeowners, when that water heater bursts, they're looking to the insurance, right, to really help cover those costs. What's that process like? And I would say, do you have any tips for people, right? Because you can't change it after the fact, but maybe going beforehand, maybe having a conversation with the insurance. What are some of those things that you see or experiences you've seen as it relates to dealing with insurance in these processes of restoration?
Well, our procedures are that we ask the property owner, have you notified your insurance company yet? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no, and that's great. That's exactly what we want. Please, let us get out there, survey the situation, figure out what's going on, and we're pretty good about, having a ballpark figure of what it's going to cost to, complete the water mitigation, mold remediation, so on and so forth. And, we determine the homeowner or the property owner's deductible. And if it's, 99% of the people out here have $1,000 deductible. Well, if our bill is going to be well over $1,000 in between us and the reconstruction, at that point, that's when we encourage them to reach out to their insurance provider and file a claim. And then that starts another process where we have the property owner get all of the pertinent information from their insurance company, claim number, field adjuster, contact information, name, phone number, email address. And that starts the process right there in earnest. And we have a habit of reaching out to the field adjuster, and we know a lot of them out here. We've worked with them numerous times. That, like, hey, Justin, this is John Alexander from Stop Restoration. How you been? You doing all right? All that good stuff. And just to introduce ourselves, if we've never worked with them before, even if we have worked with them before, it just seems that helps the process go much smoother. And when it comes to, and typically insurance companies, there's 2 separate buckets when it comes to these kinds of projects. The restoration is one bucket, the reconstruction is another bucket. And 9 times out of 10, the insurance carrier will pay us directly. Homeowner doesn't have to worry about depositing a check, don't have to worry about going to the bank, none of that kinds of noise. And then that's it. We're done. It's once we, make the situation in the area safe again, get it dried out, get the mold removed, we're done. And we use a lot of, we have 4 general contractors that we use that are vetted, insured, licensed, bonded, insured, have done excellent work. We put the property owner in contact with them so they can establish a date and time for them to come out after we're done, so they can get exact measurements of, how much flooring to replace, how much drywall to replace, things of that nature. And it's a really smooth process. And, my company, we don't get involved in the reconstruction side of things. My company, I feel that could be a conflict of interest. So we turn it over to the property owner, and we actually have our contractor call the property owner, so that way they're not trying to chase them down and things like that. So it goes really well.
Definitely a detailed process. John Alexander of Stop Restoration, stoprestoration.com. What's been one of I don't want to say just take the word, but the dirtiest job? Is there been one that sticks out to you that's man, this one was just tough? You obviously don't have to give anybody's name or their personal situation, but is there any that stick out to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's several. One in particular, we do crawl space remediation and encapsulation, and this gentleman called us out to his house to come look at his crawl space. And mind you, he told me right as we were about to go into the crawl space, which takes a certain kind of person to be able to do that, he says, oh, by the way, I haven't been in the crawl space in 28 years. I'm like, yikes. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah, yikes is right. So we got in there, and oh, my goodness gravy. That was a mess. It was just whoa. Dropped insulation, had mold everywhere, and the vapor barrier, that's put on the floor of the crawl space, it was in shambles. And so it's okay, yeah, we can certainly take care of this for you. And we found a couple of snakes in there. Fortunately, none of them were aggressive or poisonous, but they still scared the living tar out of me. So, but yeah, that one in particular comes to mind. Yes.
John, looking at the services you guys offer, stoprestoration.com. So water damage, you guys can help take care of that?
Yes, sir.
Mold damage, you guys can help take care of that?
Yes, sir.
Smoke damage, that's gotta be tough right there to mediate. But you guys can take care of that?
Yes, we can. And it's fire and smoke. And, that is a particularly dangerous situation because of soot, the particulate that off gas from drywall, flooring, things of that nature. And our job is to go in and to remove the soot, save what building materials are savable, and then we also get rid of the ones that is damaged beyond repair. So yes, we do.
And wind and storm damage, I'm sure that one comes up every once in a while. John, we thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for sharing with us the information about Stop Restoration, stoprestoration.com, a service team of professionals, cleaning, restoration, and environmental. Stoprestoration.com. Give John a call if you've got a situation. They coordinate. They make it easy for you and your entire family, so you don't have to deal with it because it's obviously a situation you didn't want to have to deal with. So John and his team will take care of it. John, thanks for stopping by. We so appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate you guys. You have a good day.
You too. Stoprestoration.com.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville presents live music on Saturday night with a performance by My Better Half. The husband and wife duo brings energy and chemistry to the stage while their music spans a wide range of genres and eras. Call 704-872-9990 for more information on the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, tea times, and the My Better Half show on Saturday night, all at the 500 Club. Kick back, relax, and enjoy movie night in the plaza at Birkdale Village in Huntersville with Lights, Camera, Birkdale. Film Classics take over their jumbo screen on Saturday with a showing of Madagascar at 7:30 p.m. Want dinner during the movie? Contact Concierge by 4 p.m. on Saturday to place your phone order and then pick up at the Concierge booth. Lights, Camera, Birkdale presents Madagascar on Saturday night. See the top riders from the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship as they compete on a custom-built course at ZMAX Dragway. The playoff opener features a two-moto format for the 450cc class and 250cc class, promising plenty of drama and excitement from the moment the gates drop. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets, a track map, and information on other 2025 events. Looking for fashion that fits your style and your budget? Green Jeans Consignment is back September 9th through 14th at 601 Milestone Venue in Concord. Shop, consign, or both. Get all the details at greenjeansale.com. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:48. Happy FriYAY to you. Thanks again to John Alexander of Stop Restoration for stopping by and sharing with us that fun insight. Gosh, and you've dealt with it, man.
I did.
You know exactly what that process
wake
is
up,
like.
it's raining in your living room at 3 a.m. What do I do? Who do I call? I don't even know. But now I do. Stop Restoration.
That's right. You can do that. Some other people you can call. We'll chat with a little bit later on. 811, you'll have to call if you're doing any kind of digging. We're going to chat with 811, the executive director there. They've got some initiatives, some information they're wanting to get out, and happy to chat with them. It's a big part of the development process, the digging portion of it. And so 811, an incredible tool and resource and group of people that, because it's not magic when you're doing these kind of major projects or development or things like that, or when you need restoration. And so it's good to talk with the people that actually get their hands dirty, make it happen. Dr. Fred, also of Lowry Drug in Statesville. We will chat with him at 8:45. He's the host of Health Talk. Airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. Been doing the show well before I got here. Second-generation pharmacist. I think second-generation show host, too.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
pretty sure.
His dad did it as well.
You can catch the show live on WSIC every Friday from 4 to 5. But you can catch it on demand anytime, anywhere, using the WSIC News app. In fact, we put all 35 hours of content we do here at WSIC on that app. It's available on iOS and Google Play. It is free for you. So you can listen live anytime. You can also watch live all of our local content as well because we video live stream everything. You can go back and find all of it on demand, both audio and video. And then you can even see the local businesses that we have a chance to work with. A lot of great ones out there. You can see the full list and some deals that they offer, too, to you just for saying hey and stopping by.
That's right.
And so I want to keep you apprised of that.
All right, before you unleash the spiders on me, you
Okay.
asked me a question.
Yeah.
It was how many times a day do you yawn?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you yawn? Do you count them? You know? I don't feel like I yawn that often.
There's heavy days. You know what I mean? There's definitely like some heavy days. I'll say like daytime, because I think we have to be careful here.
Okay.
If you're still in bed,
right? Does that count
yawning
as your
doesn't count
waking
against
up?
your daily total, I don't think.
Okay, like your wake up, stretch, yawn. Does
I have
that
a whole
count?
procedure. So for me, I'm going to
Okay.
say, it starts with a, it starts deep and then it works its way to the surface. So I go from out of bed till back in bed. Let's
Oh.
just look at that time frame
Okay, so
right
the
there.
time your feet hit the floor until you get
That's
back
fair.
in the bed.
Yeah.
All right, how many times a day you think you yawn?
On average?
Yeah.
7.
I was gonna say mine's probably less than 10.
You think so?
Yeah.
Depends on the day, though. If you see somebody yawn,
It's contagious. When you see somebody yawn, then you immediately start yawning.
I think it was Bill. I may be wrong about it. CJ's on the board right now, so I can just talk about Bill. I'm pretty sure it was Bill who told me if you see someone who observes someone else yawning and they don't also yawn, murderer.
Really?
That is more likely they're a murderer than not.
That's official?
That is a real stat.
That's a real stat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I yawn constantly now, just so
You gotta
people
be
don't think
careful.
I'm a murderer. So the-
Also, test yourself out. Stare at somebody yawning and see maybe you've been doing things you didn't know about.
just a stone cold
Or you've got
stare
the
at them.
abilities that you didn't know you had.
the ability to murder because I don't yawn. So the average adult yawns 20 times a day. That seems excessive.
That seems very excessive.
Is it because you're sitting at your desk all day working in your little cubicle and it's just boring and that's why you're yawning?
You a yawner, CJ?
Not really. I would say probably 5 or 6 times a day, but not like
Low. You're going
not
on the
like
low side.
20.
Yeah,
You're on the low
I'd say
side.
mine's under
Definitely
10.
not 20.
Yeah, no, definitely not 20. I would say when I work
Can you
in a-
make yourself yawn?
Yeah, I can. That's how you pop your ears.
Like
though.
on demand?
Yeah,
Do it.
1 minute. Not a whole minute. Just a couple seconds. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it because I'm talking, but. Ooh, see? Just did it.
Oh, no.
No, you're not.
I
Murderer.
just stared at you. I saw you yawn, and I didn't even flinch. I didn't even move.
That's how you pop your ears when you go into Grace.
Yeah, that's like a
Lodge.
fake yawn. That's like one of those fake ones. That's like a fake yawn.
Nah, I mean that's not a real one, but I can make myself yawn.
Oh, wait, so that wasn't a real yawn?
No, that was I mean, it was. It was my body's doing its yawning. I don't know what's the benefit of it. Is there a benefit of yawning?
Of yawning?
Yeah,
Good vibes.
vibes.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
vibes move.
Global Health Stats on X said that it cools down the brain, increases alertness, and reduces stress.
No, that's sneezing. I thought it was like your heart skips or something like that when you
When you
yawn.
sneeze?
Or isn't there a thing like that too? Like when you sneeze, that's why people say God bless you, because it's like
Because you might die?
you could have died. Like you skipped a heartbeat.
Oh,
Kind of a
gosh.
thing.
No, I didn't know
Again,
that.
this is directly from Bill. So this is
science.
high
This is
quality
straight
stuff right here.
science, yes.
So.
Well, good to know. All right, guys. Well, make sure you're yawning when other people do. I'm sorry that your heart stopped when you sneezed, and just keep moving
It's
forward.
natural body functions going on right here. I mean, if yawning cools down the brain, does that mean if somebody's yawning, do you offer them a drink? Is that what you're supposed to? Is that really the
Your
right
brain is
protocol?
hot?
Yeah. Let's cool you down. You got some stuff going on inside I don't even think you're aware of. In fact, let's sit on this couch. We'll talk about it.
I don't know. There might be some days I sit here while we're talking and yawn too.
I don't know if I believe the increased alertness either, because if you can't yawn with your eyes open. You can't do it.
Yes, you can.
You can't do it.
You can yawn with your eyes open.
Can you sneeze with your eyes open? Also
No.
another thing that they
No.
say you shouldn't be able to do.
My grandma said if you sneeze with your eyes open, your eyeballs pop out. So I never tried it.
It's just like if you eat a watermelon seed.
Watermelon seed, you got to grow a watermelon in your belly.
Same logic.
Same kind of thing. I know.
You can't yawn with your eyes open though.
I can't make myself yawn again. I'm sorry. I get one per hour.
I'm trying to, like right on the cusp. But look, my eyes went to close right there. Like they just went to close. So I'm gonna say no, you can't yawn with
can't?
your eyes open.
Okay.
No, it's definitely
All right.
impossible. So
You guys test it over the weekend and let me know. Come back to. Oh, I won't be here Monday. Sorry, but I'll make a list of every time I yawn this weekend.
you think Diddy's yawning right now?
Oh man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Snoozing? Like you think he's like just waking up out of bed?
No, I don't think they let him sleep in jail, do they?
Interesting. So Diddy's lawyer was on CBS Morning News, or I guess one of his lawyers. I imagine he's got a few. Some interesting comments about the future plans for Diddy, talking about, hey, what's he going to be up to? Has he been sentenced yet?
No, I feel like they said it was like in September or October.
So he's got some time. I know there was the whole he wanted to be able to leave, during the time in between, but they said nah.
Yeah.
And
but
so
then,
he's just yawning.
like one of his ex-girlfriends or somebody sent a letter saying that he deserves to get out of jail.
Oh, wow.
Or something to
on the other side of the equation.
Yeah, like to the council and was like, let him out of jail. So I don't know.
Let him work, let him live.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay. Well, here was his attorney talking about future plans for Diddy. And so here we'll play this little clip. This was, again, Diddy's lawyer on CBS Morning News and the things he had to say.
One thing he said he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden.
He said that?
He did. He said to me he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden.
Doing what?
I guess being on stage.
Doing what?
And I said I'll be there.
Doing what?
So Diddy
Doing what?
back on stage
Just
at Madison
vibe.
Square
Just
Garden
vibing.
is the plan moving forward.
Throwing a party?
Yeah.
Yeah, just vibing.
Not sure, but it sounds like
Dancing,
he's got a
just
plan.
hanging out.
He's got a plan.
I want to go to Madison Square Garden too.
Have you ever been?
No, I've never been. Have you seen a show there
Mhm.
before?
I have. I've
What'd
seen
you
Billy
see?
Joel there.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
That'd be
Yeah.
a good show to
Not.
see.
I've never gone to another. Well, no, not true. I did go to Paris to see Taylor Swift. So yes,
That's
but
probably a pretty good
that's
show.
a big one. I was gonna say I've never gone to another state to
Also,
go see
they
a
do concerts
concert.
just differently in other parts of the world. Like, where was it in South America where they had the one and was it Metallica or who was it that was just in the middle of the street and they had millions of people?
Oh,
Lady
yeah.
Gaga did one in Brazil.
There you go, Lady
Yeah.
Gaga. That's who
Did
it
a
was.
free
Yeah,
show
it was like
in Brazil.
millions of
Yeah.
people in
Like
the middle of the
literally
street.
millions of people. Yes.
How you keep
Wow.
up tickets on that one?
No, it was free.
Oh, just
Yeah,
wide open.
Just go and see Lady Gaga perform for free.
You could do that.
You and a million of your best friends.
You can go see Kelly Clarkson.
I
She's
love
been
her.
performing for a long time, right?
She was the very first American Idol, if you didn't know that.
The very first.
Yeah, she won American Idol season 1. I sat on the edge of my couch. I was so proud of her. And I feel like because I voted for her, because I texted to vote and paid the 10 cents per text or whatever you had to pay back then, that, I had a part in her being successful.
Well, you definitely did because you voted for her.
Yeah, I
So,
did. Yeah.
absolutely. She made this post online. Unfortunately, I need to postpone the remainder of the August studio session dates in Las Vegas. While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year, my children's father has been ill. And at this moment, I need to be fully present for them. I'm sincerely sorry to everyone who bought tickets to the show. And I also appreciate your grace, kindness, and understanding.
So he passed away yesterday.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was
Oh.
48. He passed away yesterday.
Sad.
Ah, that's really tough.
So like she put this out and then he like just passed away.
Oh, like, right. So she probably knew it was coming in some way,
They
shape,
said he
or
had
form.
like cancer. He was 48. Yeah.
Oh,
he-
wow. That's
and
really tough.
He because she like canceled the show and then I think like either the next day or like the same day.
But they're not married, though. I was
No, they went through a really, really
Yeah, it was-
contentious divorce, like
yeah, it
really
was
tough
bad.
divorce.
Oh, wow.
Her mother-in-law was Reba McEntire when they were married, though.
Reba.
Yeah.
His mother?
I think it's his dad's wife was Reba McEntire, but now they've divorced too. It's a whole thing. I could go down the rabbit hole all day long. I know too much about Kelly Clarkson. She's one of the celebrities that I feel like if I met her in person, we would be instantly best friends. I have that kind of parasocial relationship with her, but she doesn't know who I am.
Does my children's father, though, throw out weird vibes like in this post
Well,
at all?
it's not her.
Like-
It's different than saying her ex-husband or it's how you refer. Like I have it's not a baby daddy. I don't call him that, but like Katie's dad and I are not together, so I refer to him as Katie's dad.
Okay.
Whenever I mention him, so yeah, it's still her dad. We're just not together.
I think she was phrasing it the nice way.
It's the
kind
nicest
of,
way to say
like
it.
She knew like he was really sick, so she was just saying.
So, like, after all those mean things I said, now that you're dying, I'm going to say something decent
Right.
about you.
Like I feel like that's kind of.
But that's her respecting her kids,
Yeah,
I think.
right.
In the long run.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
My family is in need of my time
You
more
would
than...
you would prefer it to say that
Well,
my
just
family
like my children's father. It's like,
Mhm.
I don't know, just kind of different vibes on the
Makes you feel
post.
different?
It's kind of
Yeah.
like, so who are you supporting right now?
She's supporting her children. Though.
And that's fine. And I agree with that. I think she should. I should definitely take some time off and go be with your kids
Yeah.
when their
Their
dad,
dad.
your ex-husband,
Yeah.
the person who made those kids,
Right.
take some time.
Yeah.
But to say my children's father, I don't know.
You don't like that?
Vibe. It's just a vibe.
Just vibes. It's just vibes.
But I don't know. I haven't had a chance to connect with Kelly yet about this. So,
She and I are real close.
yeah, I didn't vote for her. So not because I wouldn't have, but because, spoiler, I
You didn't watch American
didn't
Idol.
watch American Idol, if you didn't know that.
What were you doing in 2001?
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Prioritizing your health is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. From routine visits to the joys of pregnancy to the illnesses that stop you in your tracks, Iredell Health System will be by your side. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Israel's new plan to escalate the war by taking over Gaza City. Fox's Tanya J. Powers has more of Hamas's reaction.
Calling Israel's decision a reckless mentality that disregards the lives of prisoners. The statement goes on to say, quote, "We hold the American administration fully responsible for the occupation's crimes due to its political cover and direct military support."
Here's the U.S. ambassador to Israel's reaction.
It's absurd that they would even suggest that they're the good guys.
Mike Huckabee tells Fox this morning.
These are the people that raped women in front of their families, that beheaded babies and put them in ovens, that mutilated the bodies of their victims even as the family members watched.
Referencing the 2023 Hamas terror attack that triggered the war, Israel's security cabinet approved the plan to take over Gaza City while also delivering more food for Palestinians. To dismantle Hamas and try to free the remaining hostages, 20 still believed to be alive, but some hostage families protest the plan in Israel, fearing they'll be killed. This is deadline day. President Trump set for Russia to agree to a ceasefire in Ukraine or face new economic sanctions, but could that be delayed as he plans to meet with leader Vladimir Putin?
We can report that the two sides are tentatively looking at the end of next week for a Trump-Putin summit. The location is still up in the air, and Rome is still in the mix, but also Hungary, Switzerland, and the UAE are being considered.
Fox's Jackie Heinrich at the White House. The U.S. keeps trying to take down Venezuela's leader, putting a $50 million reward for info leading to Nicolas Maduro's arrest. Here's Attorney General Pam Bondi.
Maduro uses foreign terrorist organizations like TDA, Sinaloa, and Cartel of the Suns to bring deadly drugs and violence into our country.
Democratic state lawmakers who fled Texas to block a redistricting are being told to come home today or face possible arrests. Attorney General Ken Paxton tells Fox.
Well, if they are not there today, we are going to file a motion to remove some of these legislators from office.
America's listening to Fox News.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Two Pennsylvania state troopers are recovering from serious injuries the morning after they were ambushed near Thompson, north of Philadelphia.
State police say the two troopers, Joseph Parachinsky and William Jenkins, are in hospitals and stable after responding to the domestic call. Colonel Christopher Parrish said they believed the shooter, Carmine Fano, to be responsible for the death of a neighbor outside her home.
Lori Wasco was shot and killed in front of that residence in the general vicinity of her vehicle.
After Fano wounded the troopers, negotiations to disarm Fano failed. According to Colonel Parrish,
he continued to be a threat, and he was shot by members of the Special Emergency Response Team. He is deceased.
The investigation continues into what led to the neighbors' initial confrontation. Gernal Scott, Fox News.
Well, this is day 8 of the manhunt in Montana for a suspected quadruple murderer. Michael Brown, an Army veteran, is accused of shooting 4 people to death in a bar in Anaconda a week ago. Days after the Trump administration announced a plan to build a new detention facility for illegal immigrants waiting deportation in Indiana called the Speedway Slammer. A judge puts limits on what's been nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz in Florida that Democrats criticize as an internment camp caging people.
District Court Judge Kathleen Williams ruled no additional infrastructure construction can take place at the site for the next 14 days. That ruling also includes paving around the facility. The judge's ruling followed a suit filed by environmental groups and a local Native American tribe, which claims that the facility, which is in the Florida Everglades, threatens the wetlands and environmental restoration in that area. However, the facility will still hold illegal migrant detainees while the environmental issue is resolved. Kevin Uretsky, Fox News.
On Wall Street, Dow futures up more than 100 points the day after the Dow dropped more than 200, but the NASDAQ rose to a record high. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Glow IV Spa, wellness delivered. Recharge fast with Glow IV Spa. Lake Norman's mobile vitamin therapy. Boost your energy, immunity, and glow with IV drips delivered to your door. Book now at glowivspa.com.
Get ready, Lake Norman. The Green Jeans Fall Sale is back. 1 week only, September 9th through the 14th. Over 50,000 brand name bargains under one roof. Clothes, shoes, accessories for every age, size, and budget. It's big. It's local. It's once a year. Don't miss it. greenjeansale.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, okay, at 8:06. Happy FriYAY to you. Wow, going into the weekend, you might want something to do. You might be looking for something to do. Maybe you got some littles. Maybe you got some family, some friends hanging out, and you're thinking, I wanna do something. It's gonna be in a little while. We're gonna show you Lake Life for
Lake
Littles.
Life for Littles, yeah.
Absolutely. 811 also gonna be joining us. So, those are the guys that dig, or they come out and let you know before you dig. They say, hey, don't dig right here.
Don't dig here.
Or if you're going to dig here, you got to do this. Or
right.
you got to think and know before
call
you
somebody
dig.
first.
So they got some stuff going on. They're going to share it with you. 811, a great tool in North Carolina. Absolutely fans of them. Dr. Fred, Health Talk, also a fan of Dr. Fred. He is the owner of Lowry Drug, Dr. Fred Lowry, and he hosts Health Talk every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. He'll be in at 8:45. We'll chat with him, see what's going on in his world. A lot of announcements coming out of DHHS. A lot of changes to policy coming out of the Department of Health and Human Services. I have no doubt that Dr. Fred is in tune with what's going on there. I told you before, there's a new job posting in the federal government. And so we're going to check this one out. This is from Attorney General Pam Bondi. So if you've got a youngster who's in the house and looking for work, needing something to do, and this one pays well.
All right.
Let's check out this new job posting here from the federal government.
The Department of Justice and State Department are announcing a historic $50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Nicolas Maduro. Maduro uses foreign terrorist organizations like TDA, Sinaloa, and Cartel of the Suns to bring deadly drugs and violence into our country. To date, the DEA has seized 30 tons of cocaine linked to Maduro and his associates, with nearly 7 tons linked to Maduro himself, which represents a primary source of income for the deadly cartels based in Venezuela and Mexico. Cocaine is often laced with fentanyl, resulting in the loss and destruction of countless American lives. The DOJ has seized over $700 million of Maduro-linked assets, including 2 private jets, 9 vehicles, and more. Yet Maduro's reign of terror continues. He is one of the largest narco traffickers in the world and a threat to our national security. Therefore, we've doubled his reward to $50 million. Under President Trump's leadership, Maduro will not escape justice, and he will be held accountable for his despicable crimes. If you have any information to bring this criminal to justice, call 1-202-307-4228 or go online.
I saw Maduro hanging out back behind the dumpster out in the back of the building.
Uh-oh.
Where's my check for $50 million?
What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to round them up?
It's a fair question. $50 million, though. I mean, that's a
What
good.
How
that's a
far are
good
you going?
gig.
All right, you see the dude pumping gas at Cashin's. I don't know what this guy looks like either, but you see
Maduro.
him there. Yeah, you see him there. He's just like getting a pack of nabs and a sun drop.
Nabs.
You know what nabs are?
I know what nabs
Okay,
are.
good.
A significant percentage of the population does not know what nabs
It's
are.
Lance crackers. They're called nabs. And you get a nabs and a sun drop, and he's walking out the door at Cashin's. Are you tackling him? What are you doing?
Without confirming, like this
It's
is me
just
on
him.
gut, on instinct.
He's just him. He's getting into his Toyota Corolla.
Now, is it really him? Like we're
Yeah, it's
confirmed
really
it's
him.
him. Oh
You're
yeah,
like,
I'm straight tackling. Hey.
You see him like in there, and you just pull it off, and you're like, all right, that's definitely him. And then you're just gonna. It's
I'm
just him.
definitely-
He doesn't have all his bodyguards and.
I'm going black bear
Escalades with
approach,
him.
and I'm yelling. I'm not going brown bear and laying down. I am yelling.
You're yelling and tackling at the same time.
You can't go anywhere.
Okay.
Stop.
Citizens arrest.
I'm calling Pam.
Oh, Pam Bondi. Pam, who's Pam?
I'm collecting my reward.
So you're just gonna tackle him,
Nicholas, sit down.
put him in the van, and drive straight to D.C. and deliver them to Pam Bondi.
That's why I always keep zip ties on me. You never know when you're going to have
gosh.
to collect a fugitive.
I think that was one of the things Bill mentioned as well, too. If you always carry zip ties, murderer.
Statistically
This
speaking.
is our new game.
Did you just yawn, sir? Because I did not. I looked you in the eyes when you did that.
That's how you're going to know it's him, really.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
You
Everyone
just-
yawn. Same time. Did he yawn back? Nicholas. It's him. Bam. Take him. Do you pay in Bitcoin?
Yes. Tokens.
Surely they probably do, right?
Only
It's probably
tokens.
in Bitcoin. I
Yeah.
would imagine it's definitely
Yeah.
in tokens. Or Trump coin. One of the two.
Oh,
or,
boy.
Or fart coin. We'll accept that as well.
Okay.
So
Take that
also
one, too.
of value. So new job though. But look, again, if you
I am
want to
running
get
the
kids,
other way if I see him at Cashin's.
if you knew it was him
Yeah.
and you knew that 50 mil was an option.
I'm calling you, I guess.
Yeah. I'm on my way. I just finished yawning. I'm heading over. Don't look him in the eye.
Wait, is CJ in there? CJ, what are you doing?
That's a great question. I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would like.
CJ, blink twice if you're there.
I'd probably sit back and like take a video so that I have proof,
Okay.
and then
Missed opportunity.
do something.
He was here. Where he went after,
Not my
Like-
fault.
Like maybe take video
definitely.
and then go after him.
Because no one's gonna believe you. First off, that Maduro is in Corntown.
Yeah,
Like, that's
right.
that's
And then
already
have-
like.
He's at the corner of
Pam,
it.
he's here. I promise.
And
He's
then
at the
have the
corner.
police on the phone and then just tackle him.
You're going to tackle him?
I just saw him go in Nina's.
And then be like, call Pam.
He would go to Nina's, though. I mean, who wouldn't, really?
He's a new hat
Yeah. He needs to get a gift for someone he cares about
on his way out.
on his way out of town.
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
Catch him in snooze.
Yeah,
you could.
catchment snooze mattress.
Do you know that Matt McConaughey?
Yes, I know who that is.
He could have been Leo.
No way.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He could have been Leo?
He could have been Leo. So
He
I
could have been Leonardo DiCaprio?
I guess Matthew McConaughey also tried out for Jack in the movie Titanic.
Okay.
And he got an interview. Like he
Got an
definitely
audition?
he did. Yeah, he has an audition. Yeah, that's what they call it. John Lando, is that the name? Sound familiar?
No, but I'm sure that's somebody.
He's one of the producers, I guess, of
Titanic?
no, excuse me, James Cameron. Excuse me, James Cameron was the director at the time. So Matt McConaughey comes in. He comes into his tryout, which is called
Audition?
Audition, and he does the lines, but he does it, I guess, in his classic Texas accent.
Oh, yeah.
Matt McConaughey did.
Right.
And so James Cameron looks at him and says, "That's awesome. That was great. Let's try it a different way." So Matthew then at that point says, "Nah, that was pretty good. Thanks."
Nailed it.
And that, when do I come back?
Right.
That's the
That's
next question.
confidence, though, really. Be like, I did great. I don't need to do this again. You're lost.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Well-
That movie would not been the same without Matthew McConaughey, though.
You would say people's lives wouldn't have been. Leo's life wouldn't have been the same.
No,
He wouldn't
yeah.
be only dating 25-year-olds for
Yeah,
sure.
well, maybe that's a good
If
thing, but-
Matthew, would have got the role.
But no, he wouldn't. It wouldn't have been the same. And that with the Southern accent, I mean, I just don't think it would have been the same movie. Might not have been.
Yeah,
And-
definitely changed Jack to a Texas draw.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
After he hopped on the boat from Ireland.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't work. It doesn't work for the movie. So, you needed the Romeo and Juliet mashup rather than like the Southern. I don't know what Southern love story there is out there, rather than the Notebook or something.
For some reason, I only
different kind
remember
of story.
Kate's lines in the movie. I'm trying to remember a Jack line to use. Draw me wearing this.
Just like summer romance, will vanish for a sec, then come back messy. What? More Good Morning OKN coming up on WSIC.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville presents live music on Saturday night with a performance by My Better Half. The husband and wife duo brings energy and chemistry to the stage while their music spans a wide range of genres and eras. Call 704-872-9990 for more information on the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, tea times, and the My Better Half show on Saturday night, all at the 500 Club. Kick back, relax, and enjoy movie night in the plaza at Brookdale Village in Huntersville with Lights, Camera, Brookdale. Film Classics take over their jumbo screen on Saturday with a showing of Madagascar at 7:30 p.m. Want dinner during the movie? Contact Concierge by 4 p.m. on Saturday to place your phone order and then pick up at the Concierge booth. Lights, Camera, Brookdale presents Madagascar on Saturday night. See the top riders from the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship as they compete on a custom-built course at ZMAX Dragway. The playoff opener features a two-moto format for the 450cc class and 250cc class, promising plenty of drama and excitement from the moment the gates drop. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets, a track map, and information on other 2025 events. Looking for fashion that fits your style and your budget? Green Jeans Consignment is back September 9th through 14th at 601 Milestone Venue in Concord. Shop, consign, or both. Get all the details at greenjeansale.com. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
From her powerful journey to her book, Healing Hugs, a mother-daughter story of love and resilience, Coach C turns pain into purpose. She's a cancer survivorship coach bringing practical hope through journals, greeting cards, and soul-restoring retreats. Learn more at crushingchemochick.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning. Good morning, LKN. 8:18. Happy FriYAY to you. Wow, already toward the weekend. You got to make it all the way to the weekend,
right.
though. So that means hands 10 and 2, please, while you're driving. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from the Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane with Jeff. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Good morning. No accidents to report. 77 southbound, there was some heavy congestion around Lane Street and Boardsville, going over the lake. And then around Sanford Road, Gilead Road, you compare for slowdowns in that area. Going into the city of Charlotte around Brookshire Freeway, there's some stop-and-go traffic there. 77 northbound from about 485 up through Huntersville. Be prepared for heavy congestion, stop-and-go traffic in that area. Besides that, everything looks good on the interstate. Statesville, Troutman, Mooresville, secondary roads, I've not heard of any issues. So hope everybody has a great weekend.
Absolutely, Jeff. As we lean into the weekend, are the orange cones at 150 still there?
Yeah, they are. Nothing seems to be going on right now, but yeah. So when something does, I'll be sure to let you know. But right now, just got barrels to go.
Okay, well that's good. That's the start of that's the first part of the ice cream cone there, Jeff. So that'll work. We appreciate you, sir. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll say go Panthers, and we'll look forward to chatting with you on Monday.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, bye. ICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. On Tuesdays, you can go to the VA in Salisbury. Thursday, that was yesterday, you could have went to Winston-Salem. Today's Friday, you can go to Hickory for $1, but you've got to schedule it. ICATS.com. Lake Life for Littles, wonderful series to keep you apprised of the things going on around the Lake Norman area for littles. If you've got littles, you want to get out and have
kids
adventures.
10 and under, you're looking for something for them to do. Tiana brings us, with Kids Take Charlotte, brings us the roundup every single Friday of what we could do for the weekend and the upcoming week.
All right, we are here with another week of Lake Life for Littles.
I'm Tiana Bezant with Kids Take Charlotte, and here's your weekly roundup. All right, Tuesday, July 12th, there's a closet extravaganza at Cornelius Library. This is from 2 to 3 p.m. It's going to be a relaxing day of crafts and games, really fun. Just bring the kids and maybe check out some books while you're there. And then Thursday at Cornelius Library, Thursday, August 14th, there's the Bearing Book Bus will be there, and the Hornets mascot Hugo will be there reading a book, and then you can go look inside the bus, and the first 75 kids get a free book, so that'll be really fun. That's from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. August 14th at the Cornelius Library. August 15th, that's Friday, the Wildcats Fall Fan Fest will be at Davidson College. They'll be signing autographs. There's going to be mascot, bounce house, music, games, food trucks, all the things. I would love to do this year. I've always tried to get there, and it looks so much fun. And then Saturday, August 16th, there's a grand opening party at Just Dance Lake Norman in Cornelius, and they just moved their studio, and so they're going to have a great celebration. There's going to be coffee, trucker hats, t-shirts, fairy hair strands, all the things, and some more surprises on the way. So that's from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, August 16th at Just Dance Lake Norman. And I hope you have a wonderful week and getting ready for back to school. All right, bye.
Lake Life for Littles. So a lot of great events. We want to help keep you apprised of those events, and that's a wonderful way we can do that. You also can check that out in the Live, Work, Play LKN newsletter. I believe you put that in there, don't you?
It's in the Live, Work, Play LKN newsletter every Thursday, and then there's also a blog with links and dates and all the other info that you may need on lakenormanwoman.com. You can also check out our socials to find the links for that.
And so Live, Work, Play LKN newsletter, that new way for you to stay connected to all things around the Lake Norman area. It was our way of being able to combine everything we're doing here at WSIC, everything we do at Lake Norman Woman Magazine, and everything else we just see around town.
That's
and the
right.
things
Whatever
other
people are
doing.
talking about, that's really what it is. This week we talked about the 1-cent sales tax, the Earnhardt property, kind of a debate going on, talked about Panther season coming up. So yeah, just whatever people are talking about, and we like to share it.
And nice home of the week this week, too, in the newsletter.
Oh, yeah, I like that home of the week.
Waterfront action in Huntersville.
Huntersville. People forget Huntersville has waterfront sometimes. So
That's
yeah,
right. Don't
nice.
forget about it.
No.
Have you ever taken the presidential fitness test?
All right, so we talked about this last week when you weren't here.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one in this room, in this building, in this space, that has ever had to take the presidential fitness test. Maybe
At
Patrick
school.
at school. Maybe Patrick had to take it. We'll ask him whenever. we
Okay,
talk to him.
and so the question is, what is in the presidential fitness test? It's coming back, so they're going to
Coming
probably
back.
revive it. They're going to change some things in it. But looking at what has been in the presidential fitness test, off the bat, I can tell you the first one is already, I'm failing.
It's
One
not tackling people.
1 mile run.
Yeah.
That, if you remember back to the days, and if you were one of the kids who just wasn't really into gym class that much, that's 4 laps around the
Yeah,
track.
right.
Just to be clear.
Right. You start that first one, second one, you're doing okay. That third one, you're like, oh, my side hurt. My shins hurt.
I need water.
I don't think I can do this, coach.
I can't stop harumphing.
That is harump.
Can't stop, coach.
I just harumphed that last lap.
Coach, help.
And in the 80s and 90s, nobody drank water, so it's not like we all had our own personal water bottles.
Give me my cherry sundrop. I need it.
Just my Mountain Dew.
The other problem with the presidential fitness test is it doesn't stop at the 1 mile run.
No, you
Some
gotta
would
keep
say,
going.
wow, you ran a mile today. That's impressive. No, you got to keep going. How many sit-ups can you do in 1 minute?
One.
Becomes a question.
I can do one.
Now, the question, too, is, are we talking real sit-ups?
Yeah.
Or are these modified house rule sit-ups?
No. These are, you're on the ground. Your hands are across your chest.
Back is flat across the
Back
ground.
flat on the ground.
Knees bent.
And nobody's holding your feet.
Nobody's holding your feet.
Oh, yeah.
And you're crunching all the way
All
up.
the way up.
You're talking
in
about
1
arms touching hammies.
Yep.
Or thighs.
Yep.
If you touch
Yep.
your hammies, that's also impressive. Pull-ups or push-ups.
Right.
Or
Dead man hang.
oh, well, I don't see dead man hang. I just see
That was
pull-ups
an
or
option for the girls. That was an option for the girls. How long can you hang on this bar for 1 minute?
Modified.
Yep.
attempting the maximum amounts. Okay, so would you still do the dead man hangover pull-ups or push-ups?
Yes.
I'd probably go push-ups and all that. Pull-ups is definitely off the table. That one's
Yeah.
not happening.
Well, so when I did it, you had to. I don't remember the push-up being an option, and maybe that was just my
Not
gym
here.
teacher. Is either pull-up or girls. You can just hang there for a minute.
Real people do pull-ups.
Right.
Sit and reach. Students reach forward from seated positions to test flexibility.
Just touching your toes. I was
That's
good at that
tough.
one. I was great at that one, actually.
That one's tougher than you think.
I'm good at that one.
Shuttle run.
Yeah.
Participants ran back and forth between lines 30 feet apart, testing agility and speed. Is that suicides? Is that what those are? Shuttle run that's another name for shuttle run.
Essentially, yeah, it's the
Okay.
same thing.
That's like baseline. Baseline. Everybody on the baseline.
Yeah.
I gotta
Ours
go.
also included you had to do jumping jacks between the stations. So you'd have to like jump, like move between and do jumping jacks in between. I think I just had a really mean gym teacher, is what I'm finding out now.
Coach, I'm harumping. And before we do the shuttle run, can I go potty? I'll be back before the end of class.
Right, no.
I promise.
I definitely tried to hide in the bathroom a couple days. I'd be like, "It's Presidential Fitness Day, Mom. I'm sick." But see, when your mom's the teacher and then the principal, you can't lay out of school.
Wait, Mom, did you say today's the 14th? Is that what you said? No, it can't be already, right?
Please,
I
please,
forgot.
there you go.
I totally forgot. I had something I got to do today, Mama. It's at home. I got to do it at home. There's nothing going on
I need a
at
work
school.
from home day, Mom.
Yeah.
I need a mental health day, Mom.
Just a good old sit-up crunch to get it going, too.
Yep.
Get the day
All right, which one of these are you excelling at?
Which one am I excelling at?
Yeah, because sit and reach, dominate.
Half of that is definitely strong for me. Definitely. Just like sit-ups, half of those strong.
Yeah.
Push-ups.
But you have to think about like your third grade self, right? This
Right.
is not you right now. I can't do any. I could do a sit and reach right now, and that's it.
Each of these, I would definitely say I'm at least 50% there because if you broke each of them down, the sit up, okay, the sit part I can
The
do.
sit.
The push ups, that one probably needs to be called like from down to up
Okay.
because I can do half that. I can do the going down, part
I'm
real
really good at
easily.
that.
Sit and reach, again, I'm 50% there. Sit and reach, I can handle that. Shuttle run, I got harumps. I can't. I got the harumps. There ain't no. All right, we'll go 45%.
45%. All right.
I'll round down on
All
that
right.
one.
Yeah, no, I never saw the full list. They didn't hand it out to us. They probably handed it to our parents, but I don't remember seeing it.
Here's what we're going to be doing to your children tomorrow.
Right. Don't worry, Noah and Emmy. It's coming. It's coming, guys. You're gonna
Now
have to do it
Noah
too.
likes running. He's got that gene.
Okay, which
he's got
one
that
of
athletic
these-
body gene
Which
too.
one
for
of
some
these is
deep
he
part of
gonna
it.
do great at then? Which
1
one's-
mile run.
He's gonna do great at the 1 mile run.
Yeah,
He's just gonna.
he likes running.
Okay.
He's into it. We got him. He's got soccer starting up here soon.
That's
He's all
all
into
running.
it. Yeah. I think he would like the sit up. He'll do like push ups and crunches, and we'll tell him to do that. I've tried having him do pull ups before. He's building it. He's
Okay.
building it. But running is definitely his strength. I don't have the genes he's
Katie was really good at the monkey bar, so I think she would have excelled at the pull ups.
Ooh, monkey bars. Yeah, that's
She was
good.
real good at
Or
that.
at least the hanging part of it. Like that's.
Yeah, the dead man hang, which I don't think is an option anymore. So I don't know what you're gonna do, kids.
We'll see how this changes, though, right? Because now the presidential fitness test likely getting enough. I think Triple H is in it now too, as far he's like on the committee or something. And they asked some other people. I think that some people said no.
They didn't ask me.
There's is it Barry Sanders? There's somebody, a famous NFL player that's going to be on it too.
Sure.
That's on the board.
We should put Barry Bonds on it. Give recommendations like
Taylor,
how he
that's
got
who it
his
is.
records. Like that
Yeah.
would be really good.
Right.
And some other great athletes, out there that have done
Yeah.
pretty amazing things to advance their careers.
Yeah.
I would say scientifically and with, extreme precision.
Yeah.
That's who I'm looking to.
Fireworks? Yes, please. The real sparks fly when we're back. Stick around. Good Morning LKN returns on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out. Around for our Friday, we'll call it partly sun. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. And in dry too, we'll get back to the mid-upper 80s for Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. The WSIC. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, can you hear me?
Excellent. Yes, yes, absolutely. Appreciate you taking the time this morning. We just went to commercial. Obviously on commercial, you're hearing commercials. Let's see. When we come back, Justin and Mamie will introduce you. All right.
Okay.
And we'll just have a conversation about 811 Day. It's almost here.
It's coming around the bend
Yes.
after the weekend.
That's it. That's it. Appreciate you taking the time today. Happy to have you. So sit tight. I'm going to keep you muted during this commercial break, and then we'll bring you on.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Shop now at DescoInc.com. Harrison's is the home of Work Western, and wow! For nearly 30 years, our family has been boots on the ground when it comes to work. We have the largest selection of in-stock boots in the Carolinas and the best workwear brands like Harriet, Carhartt, and Wrangler. Find us on Norman Station Boulevard in Mooresville.
This is Daniel
And this is Marsha.
from NC Auto Repair. Keep that car running like new this new year by stopping by NC Auto Repair for all your automotive needs. We're now offering a customer loyalty program for your oil changes. If it's automotive related, we can handle it. Stop by and see us at 1015 Davie Avenue or call us at 980-223-2957, NC Auto Repair. And remember, if you want to go far, you've got to service that car.
Inspire your team and gallop to greatness. Our horses at Willow Equine are
Excuse me. Is it Lewis? Or am I saying that right?
Yep, Lewis Panzer.
Panzer. Okay. Thank you, sir.
As you gallop to greatness.
A little over a minute and a
She's
half.
hot, and not in a fun way. You're both sweating, and nobody's happy. Cool off fast with Varsity's own HVAC. Fast service, cold air, pure relief. Serving Mooresville and the entire Lake Norman area because summer shouldn't feel like a punishment. Visit varsityzone.com. Welcome to the world of digital technology at ClearSmile Orthodontics in Birkdale Landing. The Light Force braces system and Invisalign have proven to be more accurate and faster than stock metal braces. Book a free consult online at clearsmilecharlotte.com.
From her powerful journey to her book, Healing Hugs, a mother-daughter story of love and resilience, Coach C turns pain into purpose. She's a cancer survivorship coach bringing practical hope through journals, greeting cards, and soul-restoring retreats. Learn more at crushingchemochick.com.
Nothing but the best talk.
The area's best talk.
WSIC.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. A U.S. move to put tariffs on imports of 1 kilogram and 100-ounce gold bars unleashed fresh turmoil in the global bullion market. Gold futures in New York surged to a record high today. Sources tell Bloomberg that the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency has clarified that the gold bars face tariffs and are not exempted as the industry had initially understood. First, DoorDash reported a record number of delivery orders. Now Instacart has posted its strongest order growth since 2022. Instacart also beat earnings estimates for the latest quarter. It looks like the company is having success with initiatives aimed at catering to price-conscious consumers. An executive said customers continued to order more often because Instacart lowered the minimum basket size for free delivery earlier this year. Stock futures point to a higher open for Wall Street following a mixed close yesterday. The Dow slipped, the S&P 500 edged lower, but the Nasdaq finished a bit higher. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
The best talk all day long.
WSIC.
Local starts here.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:34. Happy FriYAY to you. Rolling into the weekend. You might have some projects you're doing around. Mames, have you ever put shovel to ground? Have you ever stuck a shovel?
We just had a tree removed from our front yard, so we had to call somebody to make sure we didn't run into gas or water or sewer. So yeah, it was just good tool to have.
A very important part of the process. The team that you call, or the team that you submit an inquiry to find out, are there power lines, are there gas lines, are there utility lines? Is it okay to dig? Am I okay to dig? NC811. NC811.org is the website. And we're coming up on 811 Day. Louis Panzer, the executive director of 811, joins us this morning. How are you, sir?
Doing great. How about you guys?
Doing well. Thanks for joining us this morning. Probably one of the types of things when people think about development or they think about projects. You guys should be the first, but most of the time, are you kind of the last thought in people's minds as you talk to them or think and communicate with them? What's it like?
It depends. So homeowners may be the ones that don't have as much information at the tip of their fingers. But professional excavators that are installing fiber, doing construction, that they're definitely aware of the state mandate and the process to contact 811 and get your facilities marked prior to excavation. The homeowners and stuff, that's a group that we definitely want to make sure they understand the process because they may not be familiar with it. This might be the first time they decided to do it yourself, you know, like you heard about moving the stump. I mean, taking a stump out of your front yard. Yeah, absolutely. There could be electric in conflict, could be gas, could be any numbers of things.
811 Day is just around the corner. Is that where we're all going to dig in the ground at the same time? Is that what we're doing to celebrate, or what's going on for 811 Day?
Yeah, so everybody's celebrating different. So 811 is a national number. It's a 3-digit number. Every state has the ability. Those numbers take you to their one-call centers. In North Carolina, we'll be celebrating at our center. We're doing a ceremonial signing. We have a new law that takes effect October 1, and we're going to have some representatives from the legislature there, as well as the labor commissioner and some of the board and directors of NC 811 to essentially do a ceremonial signing. It's already been signed by the governor, but we're going to have a special 811 cake. You know, everybody gets a bite of it. Yeah, every state does different sort of events to sort of celebrate August 11th.
Now, you mentioned the new House Bill 247. Now, dirt hasn't changed, I think, in a couple thousand years. What's going on? Is there any changes you can let us know about? Does this affect people at all? What does this House Bill do, let's say, for the normal mom and pop, or even for the contractor or excavator?
Yeah, there's several different pieces of this that are going to change, but the most important thing for people to recognize is today, when you contact us, you have 3 full working days before you start your job, which is what we ask for so that the utilities can mark. And one of the things, and then that ticket is good for 15 working days after it becomes valid. As of October 1, that ticket life will extend to 28 calendar days, and those days will start from the work start, not the ticket issuance. We still ask for the 3 days prior to allow for those utilities to mark. But now the extent of that ticket's life will be from the work start, not the ticket issuance. This puts the paint closer to the actual project start, so less likelihood of it being defaced or rained out or something and having to be replaced with a destroyed marks ticket. So that's a major change that people are going to adapt to.
There's a lot of talk right now in the world, obviously North Carolina too. We've talked about the state auditor a lot this week, a lot of changes of efficiency and things like that. What's it like at 811 though? Just curious, because that's what a sleeper organization, if you would, that you guys are, but so important. What's it like at 811 right now of having to coordinate and with all the different groups that are involved in the process? What's that been like?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I mean, North Carolina takes 2.8 million requests a year for excavation. So let that sink in for a second and then multiply that times 5, because roughly we notify about 5 utilities on each notice. And so you start to get a sense of the scope of the amount of work that takes place in North Carolina. I think we're second only to Texas in terms of volume, sheer volume. And so, it's intense for sure. The relationships between the professional contractors and the utilities, and we're kind of in the hub of the wheel there. We're really more or less just a notification center. We take requests, we send them out, we educate, and but we hope to facilitate a lot of conversation around best practices and ways to protect what's there and to protect the people who are doing the digging.
I'm always curious because I'm a big visual learner, Lewis. I'm big visual, so I love when I see the different colored lines on the ground and all those. Do you know off the top of your head, not to put pressure on you, what each color means? Can you walk us through that?
Absolutely. So the first color to know is that if you're going to dig, we ask that you white line, use white paint or flags to designate exactly where you're going to dig. That helps the locators see where you're going to do it. If you say, I'm doing this in the front yard, I'm putting a mailbox in, super helpful to have that white paint. But after you've done that and the utilities come out, each color does represent something specific. So the red paint represents electric. The yellow represents gas. The orange represents telecom, which you may have fiber or coax. You may have any number of different types of telecommunications facilities in those easements. Green is sewer, blue is water, and those are the prime colors, the rainbow, that you can look for. And when you do make your request, we are going to tell you who we've notified, so that you can look at your request and then match up that information with what you see on the ground to make sure that you're not in conflict with what is already there.
Now, and let's say I'm not a professional contractor, Lewis. Let's say I am that first-time DIYer, but I saw that 811 day is coming up. I saw this clip from Good Morning LKN. I know I need to submit a ticket. Is that okay for me just as a regular Joe Schmo to submit a ticket? Is that all right?
Absolutely. We take quite a bit of homeowner requests, and you can do that either through contacting us via the phone at 811, or you can go to our website at nc811.org, and you can actually submit electronic tickets. We have an app as well for your phone. Most everybody has one of these devices, right? You can download an app, and you can do a single address ticket just for your property. It's smooth, it's easy. You'll be notified electronically at the end of that 3 full days, let you know what those positive response notices were. Or if you really want to talk to somebody, you can give us a call. About 80% roughly of our tickets are coming in electronically at this point. So we do want to encourage people to try to do that. It's just easier, any Joe Schmo, Jane Schmo, and basically it's the law. So if you're going to do this excavation, you do need to contact us 3 full days prior.
Now, and I got some neighbors, Lewis. I got some neighbors that like to do some things too, or there's, the big development down my street and all that kind of stuff. So as far as like tickets near me, is that an option? Is there a way to be able to investigate, kind of get a little action going on what my neighbors are up to?
Yeah, you can get a little Gladys Kravitz on them, and that's an old school reference for some of the young people, but you can totally get that because we have a near ticket function on the app that will show you within 1,500 feet all of the live tickets that are in the proximity of where you are. So if you really got time on your hands and you see activity going on and you're just curious what's going on, you can just subtly cruise up there with your phone and use the near ticket app, and you'll know what's happening.
Lewis Panzer of 811. He's the executive director. 811 Day coming up, a time to celebrate some of the legislative changes. House Bill 247 taking effect as of October 1st. So some of those deadlines extending, or as far as use cases extending timelines within the process. Lewis, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us and sharing what's going on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. We look forward to seeing you in April, Safe Digging Month. So we'll come back and see you then.
Oh, next time we'll get you up on the excavator next time, and we'll do some practice runs together or something like that. See you, Lewis. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks, guys.
All right. 811. One of those things as far as in the process that you may not think about in the project.
But easy to use with the app, so you can do, just do it electronically. You don't have to call anybody.
Yeah, not bad. Coming up next, we got Dr. Fred Lowry. He is the owner of Lowry Drug in Statesville. He's been doing a show for, longer since before I've been here. I think he's second-generation show host. Health Talk. It airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. We're going to talk with Dr. Fred coming up next. Big changes with the mRNA, a lot of those kind of things as far as delivery of vaccines and this kind of stuff. And so Dr. Fred is going to give us his insight as to what he's seeing there. I'm assuming, I think I can ask him that question. I actually haven't even talked about what we're going to ask about. Also, I've been peeing at 3 a.m.
Okay.
And
I think talk to him about that.
I think there's some questions I might have about my body that maybe he can answer for me. So we'll find out.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless cleaning gets a WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, what do you say we really dry things out and get a little warmer? Get back to feeling more like August as we get into the upcoming weekend. Finally, some sunshine peeking out with just a few clouds around for our Friday. We'll call it partly sunny. Temperatures get back into the low 80s for the afternoon. Just a low chance of an isolated shower or storm. Our weekend, mainly dry too. We'll get back into the mid and upper 80s for our Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville presents live music on Saturday night with a performance by My Better Half. The husband and wife duo brings energy and chemistry to the stage while their music spans a wide range of genres and eras. Call 704-872-9990 for more information on the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, tea times, and the My Better Half show on Saturday night, all at the 500 Club. Kick back, relax, and enjoy movie night in the plaza at Birkdale Village in Huntersville with Lights, Camera, Birkdale. Film Classics take over their jumbo screen on Saturday with a showing of Madagascar at 7:30 p.m. Want dinner during the movie? Contact Concierge by 4 p.m. on Saturday to place your phone order and then pick up at the Concierge booth. Lights, Camera, Birkdale presents Madagascar on Saturday night. See the top riders from the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship as they compete on a custom-built course at ZMAX Dragway. The playoff opener features a two-moto format for the 450cc class and 250cc class, promising plenty of drama and excitement from the moment the gates drop. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets, a track map, and information on other 2025 events. Looking for fashion that fits your style and your budget? Green Jeans Consignment is back September 9th through 14th at 601 Milestone Venue in Concord. Shop, consign, or both. Get all the details at greenjeansale.com. Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Welcome back to Health Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Fred Lowry.
You're not Dr. Fred.
Oh, no, I'm not. But Dr. Fred joins us this morning. Was that pretty good? What'd you think about that, sir? Did I hit that one pretty good?
That was pretty slick.
Yeah. Dr. Fred Lowry of Lowry Drug, located on Hartness Road in Statesville. Second-generation pharmacist, second-generation show host. Is that also fair to say?
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep it going then. You've been doing a show, though, for quite some time and sharing information with folks. Do you consider the information that you talk about controversial?
Yes, sometimes. It maybe shouldn't be, but you know how perceptions are, and people get locked into things. And what I try to do is just present information that I find in the literature, including studies and things that are trying to keep up to date on current issues, and let people make their own decision.
You a fan of RFK Jr.?
Yeah, I think I am. I think he's making some changes that are uncomfortable for some people, but you know, he recently defunded about almost $500 million in more messenger RNA research for a platform that obviously has issues, and so his focus is to not just to defund them, but say, okay, what can we do? What research can we fund that can be effective in the world of vaccinations?
And so messenger RNA, that's when people see mRNA, that's what that is, I assume, right?
It is.
And so what is that even, just generally speaking, because that relates back to the COVID vaccine, right? The mRNA delivery methodology of the vaccine. Is that what that's tied to?
Yeah, but it goes back before that. That technology was used in cancer therapies to deliver genetic information and material to hopefully kill the cancer that individuals had. So the technology had been around, but then they repurposed it for COVID virus, and that was should have never been done to begin with, but it was nonetheless. And of course, now we've got a lot of vaccine skepticism, and there are a lot of parents out there that are very concerned about the shots that their children are getting, the chronic health issues of our young population, and recently the American Academy of Pediatrics is going after the religious exemptions. So, in other words, if it is legal in North Carolina to claim a religious exemption, so that you say, I do not want my children to get the shot, or I may not want to get this shot, or I want to, whatever the case may be. But they want that to go away, so it would be a mandated health intervention without really, it kind of goes against liberties. And, of course, religious freedom is a kind of a subset of general personal liberties as well.
Yeah, and I will stand by that. People can choose if they have true, religious liberty of choosing and saying, hey, based on my beliefs, I am not going to take this vaccine, and it shouldn't limit me on what I'm able to do, especially when we're talking about the government, and the abilities to say yes, no, maybe, because you won't take an action. So I have no problem saying that, yeah, if you're claiming a religious exemption, you should be allowed to do that. I think the hard part becomes of like, this is where we get into the theological debate of people's intent in their minds, right? Like, how do you say, okay, this is religious or not? Truly is the person believe that in their heart, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what faith really comes back down to. That's a different kind of debate. In the medical field over time, is like religious exemption, that's like an America only thing, or is it go beyond America?
I'm not sure. I can't comment on that, but basically, going back to that belief, it comes down to a deeply held belief. And the thing is, in the medical community, many practitioners, many pharmacists, many nurses really have no idea what's in those injections. And, one of the main things that really bothers people is many of those viruses were grown in fetal cell lines that have been, that came from aborted human fetuses. And so, that has significant impact, I think, for people with different religious convictions. And, it's also a thing where some of that genetic material can actually be in the product. And that's not up for debate because they have guidelines for how much, or limits on how much of that can be there.
We're talking with Dr. Fred Lowry of Lowry Drug, located on Harness Road in Statesville. He's also the host of Health Talk. It airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. Multi-generational experience here. And you can catch the show live and also on demand anytime on social, wherever you listen to your podcast, and always the WSIC News app. I saw some article, and I don't know if it's true, so two-part question here. First, is there like synthetic stuff in the flu shot, like aluminum or something? There was some kind of thing inside the flu shot that like became a question recently. One, is that true? Two, generally speaking, look, I don't know anything about anything, Dr. Fred. How can I, as a normal, let's say a normal human being, and normal obviously being a relative term, figure out like what's real and what's not in the medical world here in 2025?
It's really tough, for people to you dig in and understand. And I think if you listen to my show, you'll get some appreciation for that, and it'll give you some maybe vectors to go down and do your own research. So it's for the standard layperson. I think it is difficult, but we're in a different health model now, and one of the things I promote too is to you really have to take care of yourself now and really look out for yourself, because obviously and unfortunately the powers that be, the leadership, at least in the past, has led us down the wrong path.
Not requiring a certain answer, putting you on the spot. I know that it's not for any particular one way or another. It's just asking generally, just purely based on freedom here. Do you get a flu shot every year?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Why is that? Can I ask you
Absolutely.
why? Like, why, in your belief, do you not get a flu shot each year? Can I ask you that?
Well, think about it like this: the flu material that they're using is viruses from years ago, up to 4 or 5 years ago. The flu viruses always change. You know, they change. They don't necessarily change as fast as the cold viruses or COVID-related viruses, but they change. So, you know, you really can't immunize against viruses that make those changes so quickly. And if I'm not mistaken, I was actually alive during those past years and was exposed to those other viruses. So, you know, I have some immunity to those viruses. So the main thing is to stay healthy, and it's normal to get sick. It's normal to catch a cold occasionally or the flu, but it shouldn't be a big deal. You know, take care of yourself, and you'll get over it. But you know, I just don't think they're effective.
As a pharmacist, you certainly deal a lot in the medication world, right? And you're very in tune with what's going on. So obviously, if people have questions, that they can reach out to you too after they've seen their provider, and you don't go against what the provider says in essence, but you do certainly offer good advice to folks. In addition to that, though, you're big on like what we eat is important. What's more important, what we eat or like exercise in the day? Would you say which would you say is more important?
What you eat, no doubt. Being active is certainly very important, but eating quality food, you know, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today in the marketing of food. And you know, the ultra processed food. Another kind of ick factor here is there's a company, I think it's Cinemex, that uses some of those fetal cell lines to test chemicals to see how they will respond in such a way that may tweak your brain and make you eat more. And so, you know, that whole food industry is designed to make you eat more. And, you know, I think we may be the only country that just snacks all the time. We eat between meals, and it's just junk. And if you look at the health of our population, you know, it just creates obesity. None of that stuff should be going in your body. But think about the fact that they've got stuff in there that tweaks your brain to make you want to eat more, which is an addiction, and it changes your neural pathway. So, you know, it's crazy, the technology that they've come up with to make you buy those products.
Speaking of the human body, I got this thing, Dr. Fred. I'm waking up at like 3 a.m. right now where like I'm just like peeing all the time. What's going on? What do you think, like best diagnosis? Knowing me, knowing my habits, what do you think?
That's a little known pH shift in your body in order to remove some toxins. So 3 o'clock is a prime time that a lot of people wake up, and it's also a time that sometimes cortisol starts kicking in, and that makes you mentally alert and can't go back to sleep. There are ways to fix that, by the way.
He speaks only facts. Dr.
That's
Fred
right,
Lowry
that's right.
of Lowry Drug, located on Hartness Road in Statesville. He's the host of Health Talk. Airs every Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. here on WSIC. You can watch it and listen to it live. You can also catch it on demand on social, wherever you listen to your podcast, and always the WSIC News app. Dr. Fred, we so appreciate you stopping by. Looking forward to a great show, and hope you have a great weekend, sir.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Than ever before. 105.9 100.7 WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville,